Oops, Huey Lewis. Don't want to get a copyright infringement. Hi, guys. So, my son's at the dentist. I've spent all day, this beautiful day. See how beautiful it is outside? Yeah. I could have been at my pool all day, but no. I've been at my doctor's office for 2.5 hours today. And then I had to pick my son up from school. It's his last day today. And, bring him to the dentist and sit here for another hour. And then go home and eat dinner and the day's over. So, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on and ask you guys what you think. So, I had a bunch of blood work, because my body hurts all the time. I'm feeling all sore and old and decrepit. So, I think this is like the 5th doctor that I've gone to in the last 5 years. I lost count. I don't know. But what they always want to do is they always want to tell me I have fibromyalgia and put me on Lyrica or some antidepressant and send me home. Ooh, I did my job. I'm a doctor. Look at me supporting the big pharma. Really? I told her no, thank you. I appreciate her, professional opinion, but no thank you. She has not checked me for other things such as MS or she said all the lupus markers were not in my blood, even though. And then she said, do you want to go to a rheumatologist? And I'm like, why would I go to a rheumatologist? I don't have anything wrong with me. Oh, but fibromyalgia. But she's not going to send me to a rheumatologist, but yet she's saying I have fibromyalgia. Let me just tell you something about fibromyalgia. I believe that people are in pain when they have fibromyalgia. However, I do not believe the answer is drugs. Okay? These drugs, they don't even know what this is. Like, fibromyalgia is a symptom. It is not a disease, okay? Sorry, I must vape. So, to me, that's what I've been researching it for many years because I've been told it many times. They told me I had it back in the 90s before anybody was even talking about it. And all the drug companies have jumped on the bandwagon and they're like, hey, let's make a drug and say it's for fibromyalgia and we'll sell billions of dollars worth of drugs. Because people are hurting and they want help. And I don't blame them for taking the drugs. I don't. Because you get so frustrated and so tired of the BS that you just don't know what to do anymore. So my vitamin D is really low. It's 22, which you said is not that low, but 30 is the low spectrum and it's 22. So it's low. What do you mean it's not that low? My eosinophils, which is a white blood cell, was 0.5. Anything over 0.4 is high. And she said, well, it's not that high. So I don't get it. So if your blood work is within the range of the lab, they don't do anything. If it's really close to the high point or the low point, but it's not over into that bold section of your blood work. Speaking of that, what do I do with my blood work? Oh, there it is. So, but if it's out of range and it's in bold, then they tell you, well, it's not that high, so nothing to worry about. I'm like, so Jesus, I don't understand what to do. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do and take care of it myself. And my son and I are going to start walking this summer. Walk some of this fat off my ass and maybe I'll feel better. And he wants to lose some weight too, so. I don't want people to think I'm weird. They already know I'm weird. So, I don't know what to do. Oh, I just wanted to tell you today what I have on my face today is that snail mucus stuff. It is snail mucus face stuff. Let's see. It's like on that little sponge, and you squish it down and then put it on your face. And then I got Pacifica eyeshadow. Just real simple, and some not hard candy, but hard colors, something. I don't know. It's a really nice lip color that I like. That's really silky. I think I got the NYX on under that, but anyway, I'm just out here talking to myself. People are gonna think I'm weird. I am weird. So the doctor's like this. Sorry about my ADD. The doctor's like this. She's like, so you don't want to take any medicine to feel better. And I said, who says that's going to make me feel better? Like, I'm going to take Lyrica and be walking around like I had a stroke? Okay, this is my point. If the benefits to the drug don't outweigh if the pros don't outweigh the cons for me, then I'm not taking it. So if you have all these side effects that you didn't have before, what? I don't understand. How can you feel better? You can't feel better if you have stuff wrong with you that you didn't have without the medication. Sorry, but I'm not taking it. I'm going to try the holistic approach. Maybe going to go back on my vegan diet and start drinking more water. Take a lot of supplements. Get my vitamin D, and my B12 is really low too, as well. So she just told me to take sublingual B12 and up my vitamin D to 2,000, which is bullshit because your vitamin D intake, when it's below norm, should be 5 to 10,000, depending on if you have absorption problems in your colon. Because I've read it many times. So they want to fill me full of drugs without getting my vitamin and minerals back in line like they're supposed to be. They'd rather just give me a bunch of drugs, because that'll make me feel better. Meanwhile, I have a 7 to 8 millimeter nodule in my left breast, which I have to go back and get checked for. And I'm going on the 8th for that. You know, I could have breast cancer. I could have breast cancer, and they're wanting to fill me full of pharmaceuticals. Like, really? Do these people even understand what they're doing? Or are they just little puppets for the pharmaceutical? Okay, airplane. I'm pretty close to the air base. Jeez, that's loud, isn't it? Sorry. So yeah, I'm trying to diagnose if I have breast cancer right now, and they want to fill me full of pharmaceutical pills that have nothing to do with anything, because they might make me feel better. Screw that. I'm sorry. You need to go with what you feel is right, and if you feel that's right, that you want to take the medication, that's fine, but it's not for me. And she just laughed at me. I mean, she's a nice lady and everything, but she's a puppet for the pharmaceutical companies. And I've had it. Yeah. I'm going to try and eat as clean as I can and take as many supplements as I can, because I have been getting a lot of supplements for really cheap on Amazon Review Trader, like 10 cents a bottle and stuff. So I said I was going to cut back on that, but I lied. Like, how can you, yes, I vape, so that's the only chemicals I'm going to be doing. How can you resist when it's 10 cents for a $20 bottle of vitamins? You got to get them. The shelf life is pretty long, so I'm going to try and get my vitamin D and my B12 up. And there's your little talk about makeup and breast cancer and vitamins and doctors and big pharma all in one thing, because I can't just sit out here by myself. Yeah, I gotta talk to you guys. Because I really haven't been making that many videos, not many hauls. I'm not going on any hauls because I'm trying to save money for our vacation in August. We're going to Maui. Yeah. So, going to Maui for the anniversary. I can't wait to get out of here. It'll be nice to come back to Ohio in the middle of summer instead of in the middle of winter. It'll be an easier transition, even though it sucks to come back here ever. Because Ohio sucks balls. Just saying. If you live here, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the stuff I got going on with my root canal that keeps hurting and possible breast cancer, you know, I don't think I want to go on a bunch of pharmaceuticals. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think on the subject. Even if you don't agree with me, I still want to hear what you have to say. Because I haven't been getting very many comments on my videos. And, well, there's all these dandelion things flying around. I haven't been getting that many comments on my videos, and it hurts my feelings because you guys aren't talking to me. What's up? Okay. Maybe someday. See you later. Mahalo. Mahalo.